Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? That's a name. That's my new theme song for the lives. Hey, what's going on, guys? Oh snap! Hold on, I'm choking. Hey, your boy got a fresh cut. Your boy got a fresh cut. What's going on, guys? How you doing today? I know it's a surprise, but I'm online. I'm online, baby. We live. Where's everybody at? Come on, guys. Talk to me. Talk to me. Ooh, baby, talk to me. How y'all doing tonight? What are you guys up to? What are y'all doing? What are y'all eating? What's for dinner? Y'all still delivering? Y'all came back home or what? Man, all this stuff happening with Amazon, guys. Jesus Christ. So many people getting mad. So many people getting frustrated. And Amazon's like, nope, not going to happen. Give me 1 second. Gonna invite a bro. FedEx Express, Joel. Man, I don't like FedEx Express, bro. Look, bro, got a fresh cut. Look at that. Well, it looks better when I fix it, but just check out the beard, guys. Hey. I hate Amazon drivers. Why do you hate Amazon drivers, bro? They really need to shake. Corey, what's going on, man? They really need to fix those geo tags and routes. It's getting ridiculous. Why is this happening? Hey, man, they really do, dude. I saw this picture of this guy. He posted a picture of his GPS, right? And it took him straight through a muddy road, dude, like a freaking alleyway. And it had nothing but dirt on it. It was muddy. Isaias, it was going on. When is Mega Cycles ending? Hey, man, they might never, because right now we are doing nothing but Mega Cycles at my DSP. Nothing but Mega Cycles. I'm inviting somebody in. Hold on 1 second. Come on in. I believe he's a dispatcher for one of the DSPs, and he wanted to come on here and just talk tonight. So why not, man? I said, let's talk about it, man. Hey, what's going on? Hey, guys, the cool thing today, a guy walked up to me and he was like, hey, man, what you saying? I was like, hey, what's going on? And they're like, yeah, man. I was like, hey, what's up, man? So Mega Cycle is basically a mixture of Cycle 1, Cycle 2s, and whatever. And I don't know if they're ever going to end, man, because I believe that's what we're doing right now. And I hate Mega Cycle. I get rescued every day. Angel, man. Don't get rescued too much, bro. Some people get tired of doing the rescues. Bro, I spent the whole day fixing geotags. Some people don't care. You mean like, if you guys don't know what a geotag is, basically where when let's say you're delivering at this apartment here, right? But the delivery says it's over here. So you find the correct apartment, but the delivery fence is all the way over here. So you either have to call driver support and they might help you, or B, while you're calling, this is what I would do and it would work. So while I'm calling, it would let me take the picture and all that. So every time I called, I'd take the picture and swipe to finish before they picked up, and then I was able to get away with it. Hey, man, I did the delivery to the right location. I was sure. Let's see. We got vans that seat belts don't work. They still make us deliver packages on those vans. We have no way to buckle up the seatbelts at all, bro. We just pretend we're wearing them. So the cops are, what? They don't work at all? Dude, that's dangerous. How did it, like, you can't buckle it in, and then it says that the vehicle says that you're buckled in, or what? Because the Amazon app should be able to detect that the seatbelt is not on there. What's up, Ricky? What's going on, man? I see you in a while, man. Are you doing good? Hey, what's going on, Johnny Martinez? Going back to work as a delivery driver. Francisco, where'd you go, bro? I know, but all the stops are out of order, I do not ask for rescue, but they send me one so I can't get overtime. Okay. So it's out of order? Is it apartments that's getting you stuck, bro? Or is it like country areas? What's the problem, bro? Maybe we can help you out. We can figure something out. Man, I was driving the delivery van the other day, and I was driving, right? And then the car got in front of me, bro. And then it like beep, beep, beep. The freaking camera was like beep, 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 beep. I was like, man, it's not me. And then we start slowing down or whatnot because traffic starts hitting beep, 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 beep. I'm like, oh my God. I haven't gotten anything. I've gotten slowed down because I was going too fast. And then I've gotten the beeping because I was too close to a vehicle, apparently. And didn't get anything because of the stop signs yet. But yeah, so some people say when they do the stop sign thing, they can't see because sometimes the stop sign the stop line is way behind. So I believe in order to get over that camera infraction or whatever, stop first and then roll so you can see cars coming. Got sick, man. They fired me, so now I need to get hired again. Hey, man, you got sick. They fired you. Do it, man. You'll be fine, bro. You'll be able to get it. You have experience, so you should be able to do it. Eating dinner is so good. Wish you could taste. Hey, what you eating, bro? I had a big old salad because we cutting, bro. We cutting today. They put the seatbelt extension on it to make it think it's on. What? Hey, man, report it, bro. I mean, you could, but because if it doesn't work, dude, and that's your safety, bro. That's your life. So if somebody hits you and the seatbelt's not working, I would report that. Talk to your DSP, man. Like, hey, this is dangerous. It doesn't work. This needs to get fixed. There should be somebody that should be fixing your vans. If it's not the DSP, there should be a maintenance person. Something. Your DSP has to come up with the maintenance for those vans, man, because you can't be driving a busted up van. Johnny Martinez, I have a question. The DSP, I know the route they gave you in the morning because they always give 200 stops and never rescue me. I have a question. The DSP know the route they gave you in the morning because they always give 200 stops and never rescue. So yes and no. So the DSP will know before you, but Amazon, so it's basically the DSP waits for Amazon to give them the routes, and then Amazon's the person that link the route to you. Okay, they link the route to you. So all your DSP is doing is giving you the information that this is going to be your route. They can change it if they have to. I don't know if some DSPs do. They might not, but they might give you specific routes because they know you can do it. I don't know if they do. I'm not saying they do. Some DSPs might, some DSPs might not. But Amazon does calculate that, like, hey, this guy's really good. Give him all apartments. Something like that. I knew going to be a problem since first heard of it. Hey, man, those cameras, dude. This collision avoidance system, mine goes off if they get too close to the person in front of me. Yep. It does go off, man. And it's kind of annoying sometimes because you're not even going to collide or anything. It's just beep, beep, beep. I'm like, oh, God. We were told to stop behind the white line and sit for 3 seconds. Yeah, that's the best thing you can do, man. Depending on I guess you could say the station you're at, Amazon can be really, really strict about that. Which I think is funny because Amazon's like, you don't work for us, but we're going to dictate what you do. We're going to say, your drivers are too slow. Hey, they got to speed up. Your driver's not wearing a seatbelt. Hey, make them wear the seatbelt, which I think you should wear a seatbelt. But still, Amazon says you don't work for them, but you do work for them. You guys know what I'm saying? Dude, my DSP is all over our butts with the stop. I gotta say the nice words because YouTube is gonna demonetize me or whatever. I don't know. It's for the kids, man. We keep it for the kids around here. Dude, my DSP is all over our butts with the stop signs and speeding for not knowing the posted speed limit in certain neighborhoods or even assortment complexes. You know why your DSP's on your butt, bro? Because Amazon's probably on their butt. Because man, Amazon be on people's butts. Like they say you don't work for them, but you work for Amazon. It's crazy. Like that pee bottle thing. They say like they're not even working for us. No, they do work for Amazon. We're the face of Amazon. But anyways, yeah. Either A, Amazon's getting on your DSP's butts to get on your butts, or B, your DSP doesn't want their score to get lowered because of this new AI camera stuff. 200 subs. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 segundo. All right. But yeah, the routes numbers are getting up there, man. The route numbers, the package numbers are getting high. So some people are gonna say I'm complaining or not, but I feel you guys. Like 300 packages for one person a day, dude. That's a ton. That is a ton, especially if you have apartments, right? And then you're behind, and people are getting on your butts to deliver faster, and you're like, man, I have 300 packages, and I don't know what to do. I don't want to get rescued, but I have to keep going because, and this is where the people are like, learn how to not pee in the van, learn how to use a restroom. I saw this lady complaining like, I've never used to pee in the van. I know where the restrooms are. Have you delivered it out in the countryside? Huh? Have you been out there? Have you had 300 stops? Afraid of losing your job? Maybe, maybe not. No, man. Some DSPs are different. Different stations are different. People get on the driver's butts, and I understand your guys' pain, man. Like sometimes some drivers don't get breaks, even though they're supposed to take their breaks, right? But everybody knows, if you're a delivery driver, that if you take your 30-minute break, it's going to set you back a whole bunch. Especially, let's say you're having a good time, right? Like all houses in the beginning, right? You're doing really good. Then you take your break, and then you realize you have nothing but apartments. You're like, fuck. Then you're like, no, I'm screwed. Then you got dispatch over here calling, hey man, why are you so slow? Oh man, that's my little rant. Do cameras record audio? So the cameras are supposedly not recording live, so no. But I believe people have said that it's recorded like their radio, that it's too loud or whatnot. So it's not live according to Amazon. Okay, so the only time they're recording or records and they know about it is either the stop sign thing, or you're too close to another vehicle, or an accident or something like that, or you upload the video yourself. All right, guys, let's see. We got a dispatcher. His name is, hey man, you got video? Can't unmute your guest because he chose to mute themselves. Hey, give me 1 second. All right, so I believe his name is Nicholas. Hello.
Yeah. What's
How you
up?
doing? So what do you do at
Just
Amazon, man?
enjoying the
First.
dispatcher,
Introduce yourself.
driver, you
Sorry.
name it. I'm Nicholas Bronson. I've been at Amazon for almost 4 months now.
4
Started
months,
as a
okay.
driver and and moved up to dispatch.
Hey, man, congratulations. How you like it at dispatch?
Thanks. At first I thought I was nervous, but now I'm like, it's pretty simple. Now it's self-explanatory.
Do you find it, do you enjoy it more than delivering? Uh-oh. Is he lagging, boys? I think he's lagging, boys.
Yeah, I like doing both. One of the times I've been on a route, I've gotten like usually I've been pretty good about getting like almost 330 packages and almost 200 stops and getting it done by 5 in the afternoon. So
Hey, that's good, man.
yeah,
But do you
but
enjoy?
hey, that's all thanks to your videos, bro.
Hey, bro, I do what I can for my boys and ladies too, man. I realized that Amazon training was not Tuna.
Yeah,
I realized that Amazon training was not that good, and that's when I started trying to help people. Because man, those Amazon trains you on how to be
you
safe.
know, I was
What's up?
yeah, it didn't. I don't know. It just I think they need to do a little more on the training. And especially our newer. We had a new guy today, and he was like, "This training has nothing. Didn't teach me anything." I said, "Yeah, I know."
It should have been like, hey man, look up the
So
Juan and
I
only.
was
Hey,
like, and I did, and he was like, "I'll check him out." I said, "Don't worry, he'll save your life."
most definitely, man. The training, it's more of a I believe it's an Amazon thing. It's like, hey, we taught them how to be safe, so you can't tell us we didn't. That's
Yeah,
more of what it is. But
yeah.
yeah, man, do you enjoy dispatch a lot more than
Oh yeah.
delivering, in your opinion?
There's times I'd rather be delivering than there's times I'd rather be dispatch. Today was an example. I'd rather have been driver, but it is what it is.
And why is that?
Uh, Lost power in the building pretty much all day yesterday, and about 1 o'clock we got told we can go home. So I was like, okay. And then we usually been getting like 6,000 packages, and we only had like 3,000 going out today. So
Dang. So you had a busy day today?
yeah, I know. It wasn't
Man,
terrible. I think
yeah.
my last driver got in at like 7:30.
Hmm. That's not
So
bad,
it get
man.
I'm and I mean, normally I'd be getting my last driver would be getting in about this time. So it felt nice to be able to see the sunset for once.
So how does your dispatching work? Do you go in and you stay all day till your last driver gets there, or do you like rotate dispatchers?
So right now we had lectures, but one is leaving, and then one we really I say rely on anymore. Uh, so there's really only like 4 of us. So there's one of
My boy lagging, guys.
us a day. So
You're breaking up, Nicholas. What's going on, man?
man,
Yeah, man. It's all good, man. We trying. We gotta stick to it. Uh so
yeah.
what's the latest you got out as a dispatcher? The latest I've gotten off as a dispatcher when I was dispatching, we would go in at about 9 to 10 to get everything ready, get the bag set up for the drivers, and then the drivers would come in and then they would get their stuff and go.
Mhm.
And the latest I've gotten off was around 12 a.m.
So on a normal day, I'm in there at about 8:15 in the morning,
Hmm.
and I would say the latest I've left is about 10 o'clock at night.
Okay, that's about the
So
same time.
and then usually for us, and I don't know how it is at every DSP, uh, but they we end up going out for like 2 or 3 rescues and coming back for at least our dispatcher. We go out for like 2 or 3 rescues and then we come back for every DSP out there.
Oh, okay, so you go do the rescues.
Yeah, there's usually like 2 rescues out a day, and then usually the dispatch will go out, but it's like no more than like 15 minutes away from the station. Just
Oh man, my boy. We're losing it. And
in
Nicholas,
case
bro,
something were to happen.
we didn't hear a word you said. I'm sorry. you you lagged out, bro. You have a better internet connection somewhere? Hey, boys, we
That's
gotta
the only
keep
one
this
I
shit.
got, man.
Oh man, struggling over here, struggle city. Uh, so as a dispatcher,
Yeah, I know.
how much does Amazon get on your butt? Because I know when I was
Depends on how
dispatching,
many packages.
if one driver or two drivers, let's say, uh, gets behind, they're like, hey, why is this driver behind? What does this driver need? What are you gonna do about it? Or let's say they mark the package missing, they send the TBA over, like, hey, this driver sent this driver put this TBA as missing. Make sure they look at
Packages
the
are marking
route or
missing.
whatever. Yeah. So what I would, oh, we lost them, boys. But anyways, like I was saying, if Amazon does send you the TBA, he like, hey, uh, this driver sent mark this TBA as missing. Please check up with them and make sure that they're doing what they need to do. Hello?
I'm here. Sorry, I don't know what's happening.
Hey, you're good, man. No problem. But yeah, how much does Amazon get on your butt over your drivers? Is it a pain in the butt? Are they
Uh,
all over you?
it's usually only when we mark packages missing. They come
Hmm.
over and yell at us a lot for that. Other than that, they stay out of our way. Uh, or they do the little, hey, why don't you send this person to go help this person at the end? And I'm
Hmm.
like, I can deal with what the drivers can do. So
Hmm.
usually it's more or less how the packages are marked. I got hit today and I was like, okay, I understand what you want me to do. I said, let me just handle my drivers.
Hmm. Dang, it's crazy because the Amazon's
Yeah.
like, they don't work for us, but they're like dictating everything we do, which is crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Uh, how did you make it as a dispatcher? Like, did your DSP was like, hey, this guy's really good at his job, or how did that go?
Yeah, it was a combination of that and good friends. I'm good friends with one of the dispatchers,
Hmm.
one of the better ones that we have. It just was like, hey, what do I need to do to try dispatch? He's like, talk to our supervisor, and I did, and he put me on one. Like, if you don't like it, it's all good. And at the end of the day, he's like, how'd you like it? I said, it's so good. Like my first day delivering. Took a little too. Now I'm here. You getting used to it.
Mm. Kyle M says, what's the most stops packages you've ever gotten, man?
Ooh, uh, close to 200 stops and like 330 or over 330 packages.
All right. So, in your
Yeah,
opinion, do you think that's a lot, or is that a little bit of packages and stops?
it depends on who. If it's a slower driver, then you're like, okay, why do we give it to this person? But if it's a faster person, it's like, hey, if they can be done. It kind of depends on the person.
At your DSP, are rescues mandatory, like for other drivers to do?
Uh, for at least our DD, we kind of just base it on the map. Um,
Hmm.
kind of just figure out who's closest. Anyone that's got like a heavy package, heavy stop count, get to come back quickly because we don't want them being out there since they've already did that much.
Uh-huh.
But anyone that's kind of on the lower end gets to, we have them help, and then obviously we have our two rescues out. So kind of it's mandatory, kind of it's not. Kind of one of those. You're either in an area that we to, or you're
Hmm.
not really close enough for anyone.
Uh, that's what we would do. So what at my DSP we do is if people are behind, like super behind, we ask our drivers, hey, do you want to do a rescue? And our DSP is not mandatory to do rescues. A lot of DSPs do demand their drivers to do
Yeah.
rescues. And that kind of sucks because I don't know if you saw my last video. When you finish all your stops and all your packages, most people wanted to go home, man. They just want to go relax.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Now,
yeah,
the most
and
important question is, have you ever peed in a bottle?
honestly, I have. Nor am I going to say I haven't. That's open for interpretation.
Hey, man, sometimes that's a struggle,
Yeah.
man. Especially in the countryside, it's hard to find a
Oh, yeah.
restroom.
I'm like, I'm not going to drive 15, 20 minutes out of my way. I got a bottle right here. It's going to work.
Yeah, the thing is if you have to drive 15, 20, that adds up. And you have to make
Oh, yeah.
that trip 15 minutes there using the restroom and then back. That could be like 35 minutes. And then your dispatcher, do you have to call your driver, say like, hey, what are you doing, where are you going, and stuff like that? Because I know people do that.
With I'm kind of on the end where I'll look at it, and if it's like either like in the middle of nowhere at the gas station, I'll kind of figure, hey, he's using the restroom, or he may be getting
Yeah.
something this snack on it. I really don't check up on them unless they've been sitting there for like a good 20, 30 minutes. And I'll be like, hey, what's up? Do you need help, or is he good?
What's the most frustrating
Yeah.
about the job in the what do you like and what do you find most frustrating about the job?
What have I really like the I guess not as much as the respect you earn from the drivers, but the camaraderie you make within the drivers. Much you really find out the ones that are going to help you in the long run. Um, I would say the worst part about it is when our drivers come back with packages they mark delivered and I have to send them back out. That's the
Ooh,
worst part, and I hate it.
hey man,
Yeah.
that sucks. That's happened. Our DSP is if you marked it as delivered and you bring it back, you're not going back because that's a waste of gas and money for the DSP. So you'll have to take that
Hmm.
infraction. Even though Amazon's
It's
like,
kind of more of
you
like
have to go back.
yeah, it's kind of more like our. I guess it's kind of like our station's rule is if you mark a package delivered, then they pretty much come over to us like, hey, what do you want to do? And I hate it because I gotta say, I guess you gotta go back. I'm sorry. And especially if they're like the last driver and they have to drive, they just drove like 30 plus minutes back and have to drive it again to come back. Oh, I hate that.
Ooh, dang, that's a long drive, man. Where do you deliver at?
Yeah. We got
Like the state.
like the
You don't have to
outskirts.
say
North Carolina, we got
North Carolina.
it's we're kind of in the middle of like city and country. It just kind of depends.
Hmm.
But
How
we're
is the
all over the
weather over
place.
there?
Uh as long as it's sunny, it's supposed to be like supposed to get like up in the mid 80s next week. So I have a feeling my drivers next week are going to be taking the day off or taking their time, which I kind of understand.
Did it
Supposed to be
snow a lot
nice,
over
so
there?
hey, enjoy the weather while you can. No, this has actually been one of the years really haven't gotten any snow. It's been more rain, but
Oh, okay.
usually
Delivering the rain is
when I've
bad.
seen that it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, I hate. Well, I hate delivering in any type of weather that's not cloudy or sunny.
We lose him, boys? No, he's there. Yeah, most definitely, man. Like I said before, I forgot to
Yeah.
check the weather one day, and I was delivering. I was soaking wet. I felt like I jumped
Oh
in a
yeah.
pool, man. It was so crazy. Anybody got questions for him? He's a dispatcher, man. Shoot. Let's see. Do we have any questions for you? Don't get rescue. What's the most stopped package? Sure, you answer that. Do you do you see a lot of people come and go at Amazon, like a revolving door?
Uh, I can I see it with some other DSPs, but like with ours, I don't think they've really lost a lot. They can maybe lost one or two in their DSP, and that's it. At least that I know of. That since I've started, I haven't really seen a whole lot. At least from ours, I think we're probably one of the better ones out there, at least for our station.
Yeah. Yeah, man, because there's
Which
some
is,
bad DSPs out there. Like some people feel overworked, underpaid, and some DSPs just their vans are
mm-hmm.
trashed. They don't clean their vans, they don't wash their vans, and oh man, have you ever gotten in a
Oh,
van and you walk in there and just smells like pee?
oh yeah, I hate those. But hey,
That's
new
the
step. We're
worst.
supposed to be getting step vans hopefully here by May. Hopefully step vans by May, at least for our DSP. So
Oh, again, I'm trying to.
I'm gonna. Or the electric vans is the two. I really want to try the electric vans.
Yeah, I want to try the electric vans too. Those look awesome. Heated seats, heating steering wheels. They have a lot of
Yeah,
space. But man, I don't know how it's gonna work when one of those babies gets stuck in the mud because it's bound to happen.
put your best drivers on it, and that's it. That's the only one that can touch them.
Unless you get an all electric fleet, and then that's gonna be a struggle.
Yeah, I know.
What's what's the
Oh
worst
man.
accident you've seen as a dispatcher or as a driver?
Uh, I don't know, accidents where you've had more drivers get stuck.
Stuck.
Um, Probably one day when I was out rescuing, our dispatcher for that day was like, "Hey, one of our drivers is stuck. Um, one of our drivers, can you go help him?" I said, "Sure, why not?" Um, and I guess he was he got he was so deep being stuck. The engine must have caught a couple leaf fires, so there was a little fire under the van. I was
Yeah.
like, great one to deal with.
The worst accident we had,
Yeah.
one of my drivers, somebody cut our driver off, and then there was like no time
Mm-hmm.
to not hit. So the our driver was going straight, and then this other vehicle out of nowhere cut him off, made a sharp right turn. I don't know why, from all the way in the left lane all the way to the right lane, and my driver hit it, and then after that she kept going and hit a pole. Thank God she was okay, but that's
Mm-hmm.
insane. Like you have to be careful with these people out there, man, because some people
Oh
just
yeah.
do not care.
I feel like they don't give the Amazon drivers and vans the courtesy they give what UPS or FedEx.
Because UPS and FedEx have
You
those
know,
big old vans.
I just feel yeah, exactly. I just feel like because a lot of some of our stops are on main roads,
My boy getting
and we
cut.
pull over, just enough, in the middle of the road.
Uh, how, DJ Simic says, DJ MC Mix, how is it possible to finish 296 packages and 156 stops starting at 11 a.m., finishing at 3 to 4 p.m. finish time?
Um,
What is your biggest tip
so
for drivers? Hello?
I say manage your
Nicholas, my
yeah. I
boy,
would
you
say
cutting
manage
off, bro.
your jogging. Yeah,
Hey, what's going on? I haven't been here in a while. Hey, Jason, how are
there we
you?
go. Not now. Is that better?
Talk. Yeah, go ahead.
I would say manage your jogging and fast walk. Um,
Mm.
and even though it's not to scan the packages in the van,
And not to scan the package in the van?
that's the biggest three things. I am in the van all the time before I'll get in. And then I just kind of manage my jogging and fast walking the whole time.
Hmm. What I would do to as organization is key, man. If you know where your packages are, the faster you can grab them. I use the
Yeah.
yellow stickers a lot, so I do use the map a lot when I'm delivering because I know the GPS is everywhere.
Mhm.
So I don't know if you did that, but I did. I would go to the map and then
Yeah. Yeah.
I would click on the circle, click on that, and then open up the route, and then I would just look for the 16BA, whatever the yellow sticker was, and I just find that tote and find that package,
Yeah.
and I made the route bend to my will because if you follow the GPS the whole
Yeah.
time, sometimes you're gonna deliver here, then go to another stop, and then come back to the exact same place. So I utilize the map a
Yeah. I
ton.
was just another thing. Yeah. I would piggyback off of that. Is organization is everything. If you're not organized the whole day, it's just going to be a rough day. The better you
Yeah,
organize,
man.
the better off you'll be. I
Joe's
number one thing I learned.
like I said, man. If uh, okay, does you don't have to call it out, I guess, but do the DSPs at your station tell your drivers to, you know how you do the DVIC or whatever? Do they tell them just to mark everything as good to go?
Yeah. Uh, yes and no. Um, I'm trying to think how I want to word this. Uh, no, we still, they still want us to walk around the vans and look at them.
Yeah.
And obviously, if there's any rules, then we have to mark it. I guess is how I can put it.
Yeah.
Is anything that's major, we have to mark it. Otherwise, if it's something small,
Because
then okay, and then we just tell our
yeah,
supervisor.
because if it's something small, I don't see no reason to mark it because Amazon will ground your van so fast for the dumbest reason, and then it's perfectly working, it's perfectly
Mm-hmm.
fine, and they get mad if your van is downed and you can't deliver a route.
Yes,
That's the dumbest thing to
yes,
me.
I agree.
Do the people
Yeah.
at the station check the van? Like, did they go over there scanning your QR code and see if you marked everything?
I they haven't done it in a while. I know, like when I first started, as soon as they do it, but they haven't done it. They haven't done it here lately.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, at my I don't know if they do it at the new DSP. I haven't been there for loadout, but at the older DSP I was in, not DSP, sorry, the station, they would go and check everybody's vans. They would check the QR code to make sure everything was good, and I guess everything was straight and narrow, or else they'll ground your van. But some people were cool. They're like, "Hey, just fix this one
Mm-hmm.
thing, and I won't ground your van." But some people are like, they have like this power thing. I don't know. They some people at Amazon feel like they're freaking God or whatever, and they're like, do this or we're gonna ground your van, or do
Yeah,
that or
I agree.
else. Especially at the warehouses when some people just
Mm-hmm.
take it too seriously to the point where if you don't do it, you're gonna get
Mm-hmm.
an infraction. If you don't do it, you're gonna ground the van. And those people are the people that I hate the most at the stations. The people that are have
Yeah,
feel like
I
they have all the power.
I agree.
But yeah, man, you're enjoying it? You did delivery, you do dispatch. Do you plan on trying to get up higher in your DSP if possible?
If there's an opening to go any higher, I think about it. But as of now, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. I'm driving, I'm delivering. I'm being a driver, I'm dispatched. So, it's pretty fun doing what I'm doing right now.
That's good, man. That's always good to hear. Uh, this
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard about it. Have you been on Reddit? People on Reddit are trying to do I guess, an Easter
Yeah.
thing. So I'm just letting you know. So be prepared if some drivers walk out. I I don't know if you've seen it, but some people are saying not to come in on
Yeah,
Easter and stuff.
I've
I'm
seen
like,
that.
ooh, that's gonna suck for a lot of DSPs. So the point of that
Yeah,
is
I know.
basically saying that the driver is really valuable, even though they're not working directly under
Mhm.
Amazon. Is showing they're trying to prove to a point to Amazon that, hey, we're the people that make you run the most. So if you don't have us, then what do you have? And I believe that the drivers do play they pay the biggest part on Amazon delivery, man. Because without them, you can't deliver. Customers won't get their packages.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
they're just trying to make Amazon understand that, hey, we are important too. Just because we don't directly work under Amazon,
Mhm.
we make you run. We are the people that make the whole system run.
Yeah,
How do you feel about this,
yeah.
man? How do you feel about their drivers, man? Do you have any say?
You know, I think it's, I think it kind of hit a lot of, it struck a lot of nerves with drivers after week Amazon almost like gaslighting everyone. Like, you really believe that
Yeah.
drivers pee in bottles and stuff like that. I think that's kind of what set a lot of drivers not over the edge, but I think that's kind of was a tipping point for a lot of people. Right there.
Yeah, man. I know Amazon doesn't want to unionize, but if a lot of drivers are complaining about the same thing, this is just my opinion, man. If a lot of drivers are complaining about the same thing, even warehouse workers complaining about the same thing, then there should be something done about this. This is just my opinion. I'm just ranting onto you. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
man. But yeah, this
I agree.
Amazon, even if they don't want to unionize, what can we do to make things better for our workers? That's what I believe, man.
Hmm.
They should find a way to make things better,
Yeah.
even if they don't want to unionize. If their workers are happy, the work will flow much better.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
man.
agree.
Sorry,
Yeah.
dumping all this on you. I know. But that's crazy, man. You've been working at Amazon for 4 months or your DSP for 4 months, and you already made it to dispatcher. Dang, man. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, it was one of those things where I was like, if I don't try it, then I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna know how to do it. So I do it
Yeah.
now and get used to it. And like I said, I'm doing the driver.
I don't know if you do this, but when I was a dispatcher, every time there was a new face, I would, at the end of the night, I would introduce myself and I'm like, hey, what do you feel like you're struggling on? What do you need tips on? Do you need any help? I would ask them every night just to make sure they would get the confidence and the help they needed. That way they don't have to get rescued all the time. Do you do that? No, he's gone, boys. He's gone. Nicholas, my boy. He lagged out, boys. We'll get him on when he comes back. But yeah, let's see. Is he on? Are you back? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, did you hear my question earlier?
Yeah. I kind of, I like to try to help our drivers, or especially our new ones, as
Hmm.
much as I can. Even if I'm not dispatch, I want to help everyone that's new and try to get them up to a level where they can start knocking routes out left and right. That's the biggest thing. The quicker they, not the quicker, but the more they can understand and the quicker they get it, it's going to benefit us.
Yeah. So guys, if you're a driver and you're a veteran and you're a dispatcher and you've been driving for a while, if you have new people, show them what to do, show them the ropes if you can, give them tips, because the Amazon training, I've been through it, Nicholas has been through it, you guys have been through it, and it's not the best. So one of the biggest thing that I could give advice to on Amazon, which they probably won't hear me out, is train the drivers, because they have to go through those 2 days of training. Train the drivers on the Flex app, because when the drivers get to delivering, they have no idea how to work the Flex app. Train the drivers on how to call people if they need help, especially their driver support, because some people don't know how to do that. So simple, but some people don't know it. And train them how to make the app bend to their will. It's crazy how it's a Amazon Flex app, but they don't train them on the Flex app. It's an Amazon thing. I don't know, man. That's insane to me.
I don't understand that.
Right?
I was, you know, some of the some of our drivers have said like support's really not as much as support as we need them to be. You know, they don't answer a question, they don't understand what you're trying to tell them or something like that. So I'm like, well, that's on Amazon themselves. I can't do anything about them.
Yeah, man. Support. I don't. Sometimes I don't get support. Sometimes you call support and they don't know what's going on, or you tell them what's going on. They're like, I try to
Yeah.
restart your app, and then you restart your app and nothing's happening. Or I have this one package, can you add it to my route? And it said, I already added it, refresh your app, and it's still not on your app. I don't know. Support, sometimes it's questionable where support comes from, because sometimes support, you get it here, or sometimes you get it from India, which they do hire a lot of people from India.
Yeah.
And you can hear it in their accent. I guess it's cheaper to outsource it than to have it here in the US. But sometimes you get people that understand you, and sometimes you get people that don't understand you, and it makes it a lot more difficult for the drivers. So a lot of people say that they're delivering and you turn on airplane mode, that allows you to deliver. Have you done that before?
I've done it with the mentor, but I haven't tried it actually delivering. I have to try that one time, see what it does.
Do you still have to sign into Mentor after you do your DVIC?
Yeah, so I don't know how it is at all stations. I know with ours they're making us you still use Mentor. I guess how our supervisor for our DSP put it is DVIC and this and Mentor are kind of like one and the same. So where the pre and post checks are taken out of the Mentor app, we still have to sign in, so it's still tracking us, I guess you could say. But we do all of our checks pre and post through the Flex app, and then they just sent us. I think they said by April they're going to start installing cameras in our vans.
So you still haven't got the man. So once you get the cameras, you're gonna do the DVIC, and you still have to sign into Mentor. So you still have to watch the videos on Mentor, and you still have to keep that score up. So you'll have those two things to worry about. But it's so the only thing, like David said, the only thing that switches is the inspection, and that's about it. Well, yeah, man. Honest truth, well, how could I, not saying bad, but do you see this as a lifelong career job?
I don't know. I mean, it's one of those jobs where I'm doing it and I'm actually having fun. But I really couldn't honestly answer if it's going to be a long term thing. I mean, like I said, it's one of those where I'm enjoying it right now. But maybe within the next year, like next year and a half, 2 years, and maybe I take a different path. You know, it's one of those things. It's just taking it day by day, and until I don't enjoy it, or until I'm like I'm until or where I dread going to work, I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, man. As long as you enjoy it, and if you feel like it's not too much for you and you're enjoying it, that's good, man. I always tell people, hey, if the job is not for you, it's not for you. If you're unhappy, then don't stay. If it's is
Exactly.
making you feel miserable, don't stay, because if you're miserable at your job, then you'll be miserable in your life. Man, well,
I
it was
agree.
awesome having you, Nicholas. Appreciate you coming on, man. Hey, bro, can you hear
Yeah.
me? You're gonna need some better internet connection, bro.
Yeah. I know,
Yeah,
right?
and because you keep cutting off when you're talking, and it makes it hard to understand. But we got
Yeah.
most of what you're saying, man. You're enjoying your job. You're actually a dispatcher. You did driving, and so far you're enjoying it, and you're gonna stay there until you're unhappy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, man, and if you get the option to grow and you're enjoying it, do it, man.
Oh yeah.
Be a trainer if you can. Show people the ropes, because if Amazon does it, we're the ones that people fall on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Nicholas, thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate you. Need to do it again,
Yeah.
but next time, go to Starbucks. No, I'm kidding, bro.
I
All right,
appreciate it,
man.
Juan, and hey, keep making those videos, man. It's
Hey,
gonna
man,
help everyone in the long run.
give me an A. What's going on?
What's going on?
Now I got, hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
There you go, man. I appreciate you, man. All right, Nicholas,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Take care, bro.
You too. Bye.
Hey, man, I appreciate people coming on. I enjoy it. It's awesome getting to know people and getting their point of view about the job, man. Most definitely. But like I was saying, man, it's up to us to show other delivery drivers, because Adblock got me, man. That was funny. It's up to us to show other delivery drivers how to do things, because Amazon's not training them properly. Amazon, if you ever see this, uh, like I said before, train people on safety, like you are now. Train them on how to work your app, because a lot of people don't know how to work your app, how to deal with apartments, how to deal with houses, how to deal with dogs. The training they got for dogs, bro, is said put a freaking box between you and the dog. Oh, I was like, what? What? No, man. And I believe giving a delivery driver an option to defend themselves, like maybe a stick, doesn't have to be anything like sharp or anything. Maybe a stick or something to be able to defend themselves from dogs or something could really help. Ladies, maybe it's a taser, being able to give them a taser, because there's some weird people out there. There are girls, there are like 5 feet 4'9", 5'3", that be delivering out there, and some of these girls deliver in dangerous areas, and they have to be able to defend themselves with some of these people, man. Most definitely something. What's the highest you can get paid for DSP? Depending on DSP, man. I've heard some people make 20, 21, 22, but it also depends on where you live. Like if you live in San Francisco, everything's more expensive, so it can be a little bit higher. If you live in Texas, it could be $18 an hour, $19 an hour if they want. They just throw us out there with their run to packages. FedEx up this B. Hey, man, if you want to go to FedEx, go to FedEx, man. Most definitely, I would recommend FedEx Express than FedEx Ground, because, like I said before, if you go to FedEx Ground, yeah, you'll have the same location most of the time, but you could be delivering some heavy, heavy packages, man. Some heavy packages. Ad block. Group the whole street/block. You won't have to take pictures. Hey, man, do it. You can. I actually have never done that ad block. You can probably make a video and show me how, bro. Most definitely show me how to group it all together, because I've actually never grouped all my things. I've always used the map and done it myself. Recommend pepper spray. Hey, man, you can buy pepper spray. Uh, Maybe some hot sauce. Throw it in their eyes if you if you can. I'm clicking everywhere. 25 at this one DSP, but not great area. So yeah, man. Some people pay by the area. So if you go to an area, hey, the best thing I do for dogs If I see one, call customers ASAP. If you can't reach them, skip the stop and then try it later. If the dog is still there, mark the package as no safe location. I would recommend that too. Like I said before, if you get to a location, if it looks like there's a dog or you feel like there's gonna be a dog, honk the horn. The dog is most likely going to come running. We get paid at Bay Area 18.75. Hey, that's not bad, but I'm pretty sure the cost of living is pretty high over there, eh? Yo, I'm good. I'm getting tired of this. We get tired of it. You get tired of me, bro? I'm sorry, man. I apologize. What is NSL? No safe location? NSL, yeah. What's your thoughts on the whole union thing going on? My opinion, Amazon is not going to unionize, man. No matter what people say, they don't want to unionize. It'll be good if they do, but they're not going to want to. So if they're not going to unionize, then they should at least do something to make their workers happier. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they're not going to want to, and there's going to be a whole fight. But if they're not, listen to your workers, Amazon, listen to the people that are talking. Don't dismiss things. Investigate if you have to. Are people peeing in bottles? Yes. Are people taking shortcuts to deliver? Yes, they are. Because they're trying to keep up with 300 packages a day. They're trying to not back up, because if they get backed up, they're going to get a call from their dispatchers, because Amazon's going to be on their butt. But all this stuff does happen. So if you can, even if you don't want to unionize Amazon, maybe if you did something to make things better. Some people suggested lessening the amount of packages some delivery drivers deliver. That could help a lot. And maybe instead of 300, maybe 200 for each driver. That could probably get people to hire more people, which creates more jobs, and they don't feel as stressed. Let's see where I'm at. Just thought about something. They should have driver or doing 2 rescues throughout the day. Just pick up the overflow from drivers instead of totes. Hey, man, that could be a possibility. Hey, what's going on? Maybe more training, Juan. Yeah, man, more training definitely would help. But they have to know what to train on. Because if you're just training on things to cover your company's butt, then that's not going to help them. Or Amazon's training is basically hey, be safe on this and that, because if a lawsuit comes or something, they'd be like, hey, we trained them on that, so they can't sue us for that. But instead of 1 day of training, make it maybe 2 days of training, maybe 3 days of training, and training first day on safety, second day on Flex app, and third day on how to do rescues or something, right? I'm in FedEx ground, bro. Getting paid 5 hours on salary is better than getting paid hourly 22 for 5 hours. Hey, man, that's not bad. The only reason I don't like FedEx ground, depending on what route you get, like I said, like when I did FedEx, I would go in at 7:30 in the morning, had to load up my own van, basically. And then I wouldn't head out till 9 and get to my first stop around 10 something. And then I had to deliver all these packages. And let's say I did finish around 1 or 2. I couldn't leave until I did my pickup at 4. But I have to pick up within that time window, because if I didn't, it would come out of the contractor's pocket. But some people get good routes. Some people do, like you said, 5-hour routes. Hey, some people get that. Some people get more. It sucks. Ad block, that actually makes my DSP mad. From what we are talking about? I'm lost. Yo, Brian Ramos. Do you know that's my last name? Are you my brother? Yo, I'm in SA and getting paid $15.75. Company has been open almost 2 years, and old heads are here. Barely got a 50-cent raise 2 months ago. I've been working for 7 months. I wish they would do a bigger raise, but yeah, it's all about the money when it comes to companies, bro. It's all about that moolah. If you can pay less to make people work, they'll do it. Yeah, Amazon wants you to take a picture for every delivery. Yup. Oh, it depends on the delivery. Sometimes the group stops, you don't have to take a picture. You cannot make people happy, Juan. Hey man, I try. I can't make him happy. As long as I try to make him happy. If a DA is doing rescues the day he is getting paid from the company pocket, not Amazon route pay. Yep. You think they will ever let two people be in the same vans like before anytime sooner or in the future? So I don't know if you guys seen the vans where they put that clear screen between the driver's seat and the passenger seat. I guess that's supposed to allow rescues, but those things melt at a certain temperature. So if it gets over, I believe was at 90 degrees or something, those things start melting. But anyways, yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. Not while this COVID stuff's happening. They barely want you guys to be 6 feet at the station. 6 feet, 6 feet. Hey, you 6 feet, 6 feet. But yeah, unless you have that screen between you and the passenger, then there won't be no ride-alongs for a while. But if you want to have that screen, there can be ride-alongs. I don't know. They're weird about it. But hopefully in the future we can have ride-alongs again. Two people delivering at the same time. Some people suggested, hey, maybe there's a driver and maybe there's a driver helper to help him deliver faster. That could be a thing. I don't know. Maybe FedEx and UPS does it during the peak season. I think drivers who are training should have nursery routes so we can help trainees much better. That could help, man. That could definitely help. Or like you said, me, when I was doing ride-alongs, I would actually make the worker, the newbie, deliver some stops, right? So, for example, let me say I would deliver anything on the left-hand side and they would deliver anything on the right-hand side. This is just so they can get a grasp of what they're doing and learn how to work the Flex app and to see if they actually wanted to do this or not. And a lot of people didn't come back, but a lot of people stayed. But because I showed them how to do it and made them work their first day, which a lot of people don't expect to work their first day, I showed them how to do it. They were good to go throughout their whole nursery route and after the nursery route. They knew what to do. And because of that training, it helped them out a lot. But if we can come back to that, hey, man, that'd be awesome. In the Bay Area, it's $2,000 for a basic one-room apartment and $3,000 for a high-end one-room apartment. Dang, in San Francisco, for a living in a house with roommates, it's $800 for a room in a house. I make enough. Man, that's expensive, bro. I think the highest I seen for a basic room over here is 1,600. That's a lot. 2,000? Cost of living is going up, dude. That's insane. I do 70 stops and 21 pumps. 21 pumps. 21 pups express life. Hey. So if you can get into FedEx Express, you're actually working under FedEx itself. So if you're doing FedEx Ground, you're working under contractor. So basically a DSP. A guy at my DSP talked the owner about other DSPs paying more. Apparently, we're getting raised to 16.25. Hey, man, if you can get that raise, dude, talk to your DSP like, hey, these guys are paying this much. Is there any way for you guys to pay this much? Hey, it doesn't hurt to ask, man, because if you never ask, you never know. I wish there was a way some DSPs get stuck at just that minimum wage for drivers. I wish there was a way for like, hey, you've been here a year, let me give you $1 raise. You've been here 2 years, let me give you $1.50 raise. Something, man. Because if you want to be a driver, this should be like payments. Like, hey, you've been here this long, let me pay you more. You know what you're doing a good job, let me pay you more. Because if a driver, let's say, been there for 2 years or 3 years and still getting paid the same, they're gonna be like, why am I still here? I'm making the same pay. I'm not getting any raises. We want a raise, man. Drivers want raises, especially after they've been there for a long, long time. FedEx or Forex? I don't know what that Forex is. It would be a lot faster for my DSP now to hire 2 people a van. Amazon is too much BS safety rules. Hey, man, that's true. they're just trying to cover themselves. That's all they're doing, trying to cover everything. That's why they're so uptight about it. The new AI cameras, they're trying to do whatever they can in their power to make sure the driver is safe and they don't get any lashback. Be like, hey, we did everything in our power for this driver to be safe. It's their fault, basically, kind of thing. And I understand, I guess it's a big company and they want to make sure they're covered and stuff. But at the same time, they're focusing, it's good to focus on safety, but also focus on your training because your training is not that good. In my opinion, imagine if there's a rescue in DoorDash. That'd be funny. Graffiti Ninja, that's a cool name. I peed in the bottle one time and forgot to throw it away. And when I returned the totes back in the station, the bottle of my juice rolled. Ooh, oh, bro, that's gross. Kevin, what's going on, man? How are you? Haven't seen in a while. Here in California, UPS and FedEx use two people for delivery. Deliverers. Hey, man, it makes things go by faster. So one person driving, one delivering, and then in the middle of the day, y'all can switch. The guy starts driving and delivering. I actually enjoy two people in a van. It makes life easier. The thing about Amazon, they have all these rules, right? FedEx and UPS, they don't care. They don't care about no COVID. They put two people in a van, no masks, nothing. They don't care. Grabbed. Eesh. Come on, man. If you get a pee in the bottle, please throw your bottles away, guys. If you want to take a picture because you want proof that you did it, do it, but throw your bottles away. Don't forget. Is it normal to have the same route every day? Yes and no. So maybe you'll have, hey Trent, what's going on? Maybe you'll have this route for, let's say, for a week, right? Or a month or two. And later on in the future, they might switch it. So it just depends. Amazon's changing all the time. So you might have it for a month, you might have it for 2 months, and they might switch it later on in the future. But never get complacent because they will change you. Trust me. My friend works at FedEx Ground. He got 1,000 a week, but he said you finish early, you can go home. Don't matter the stops. Yeah. So if you at FedEx you finish early, you can go home. But like I said, the packages are way heavier, and if your window happens, let's say your pickup window happens to be at a later time, you have to wait for that window to open before you can pick up. So let's say you finished at 1 p.m. Yeah, you can chill till 4 if your pickup window's at 4, but you have to go pick up at 4. You can't pick up before then, and you can't pick up after then. Julio, thanks for the donation, bro. You always. I appreciate you, bro. Hey, bro, don't go, bro, giving me a tip, bro. But I really do appreciate it. Always appreciate you guys. They should invest more money on software to get more logic routes. Yes, I definitely think they should invest more on their GPS system. Work with Google, work with somebody, but that GPS system is flawed, man. It needs to stop taking you to. It takes you to fire emergency gates when you're going to freaking apartments. It takes you to emergency gates. And sometimes, not all the time, it tells you to go down the alley. And sometimes it tells you to go down this weird alleyway because it's the shortest route and it's nothing but like gravel, mud, and all that. And it's weird because one time I was out in the country area, right? And it was telling me to go down this one weird road, dude. It was like 8 o'clock at night. It was super dark and I couldn't see a thing. If I had gone down that muddy road, which was a road in the middle of nowhere, I would have been stuck. Good thing I said, heck no, I'm not following this GPS because this place looks creepy. There is no lights at all down the street, and my tires are slipping a little bit. So if it's slipping a little bit here, imagine when I get to the middle of it. I am not going to die today. So I had to go around, and it took me 15 to 20 minutes to go around, man. 15 to 20 minutes. I lost so much time because of this GPS. So they need to work on the GPS big time. Multi-billion-dollar company. Isn't it making like trillions? Work on your Flex app. And people that are working on the app, I don't know if you guys are listening to the comments your drivers put there, because I'm sure a lot of drivers put a ton of comments. Read those, baby. Read those. Hector, hey, what's going on, man? Oh man, there's a lot of people coming. I appreciate all these people. 40 people live. Hey, can't wait till I get 2K people, man. It's gonna be fun times. Fun times. Getting back to the new normal in LA. Traffic is now like 2 hours in downtown LA. How do DSP drivers deliver 300 packages? I don't know, man. I actually don't know, because it's crazy. People in the UK are struggling too because they have these weird roads. Imagine delivering in all that traffic, 300 packages. If you can do that in LA traffic, you are a beast, man. A beast. Weight doesn't matter. Buy a dolly. Yeah, I recommend if you're gonna do that, buy a dolly, man. Because I was delivering, I didn't get a single dolly. I was so mad that day. Ooh, the graffiti ninja. Hey, what's going on? Thank you for making me laugh. I enjoy watching your vids. Shout out to P Bottles. I appreciate you, man. God damn. I feel so appreciated, man. Did I tell you guys that somebody walked up to me today and said, "Hey, what's your saying?" I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Dang, I'm famous. I'm famous." Probably gonna get fired soon. I appreciate it, Graffiti Ninja. I really appreciate it. WhatsApp sucks so much. The Waze app sucks so much they should integrate a route with Google Maps, which are way more accurate than tells you step bands. Amen. WhatsApp. I use Google Map. No, I use Siri Maps. I enjoy that more. I want to try FedEx Express, but it seems like they're never hiring in the area. Those UPS and FedEx are hard to get into, man. I know a lot of people that work at UPS say you have to work your way from the bottom to the top. But once you get to the top, that job is yours. But you have to start as a loader and then work your way as a driver, man. It's crazy. Again, Ninja, I really appreciate it, man. I'm very thankful. Joel, I'm very thankful too, bro. Have you guys got the new vests? New vests? Did they look cool? Did they look cool? They are hiring in my area only casual drivers. I actually don't have an issue with flex map issues, mainly because I know the area so well. They finally have me where I was with Pizza Hut 3 years. It's just hard to do 220 stops starting at 11:40. What are the new vests? I have not seen them. Are there new vests? Let me see. Give me a link, man. Amazon new vests. Let me see if I can find them, boys. They look like a. No, this is not it. Nope, I don't find them. I can't Google them. I just got the new vest recently because I just started. The blue one, the regular one. That's all I get. I just got new vest. Should I ask for a raise? Hey, man, you can ask. It doesn't hurt to try. That's all I'm asking. How long you been there? You've been there for a year. You've been there for 2 years. You can ask for a raise, man. It doesn't hurt to ask. If you don't ask, you never know, man. Bro, you deserve it. Hey, man, I really appreciate it. Lowe's have awesome foldable cart dollies for $60. I told my fellow drivers to buy one, and so far 3 have. Hey, man, it might seem like a lot, $60, which it is. In my opinion, it is. It might seem like a lot, but it can save you if you're working for FedEx Ground. For Amazon, you don't really need a dolly for Amazon. Sometimes you get heavy packages. The heavy package, probably water bottles, probably the heaviest. And the chewy boxes, the dog food and cat litter, those are probably the heaviest. Got a new interview at T-Mobile. Wish me luck moving the bigger, better things. Hey, man, wish you the best of luck, Kevin. Always, man. I wish all of y'all the best of luck on anything y'all want to do. Like I said, guys, if this job makes you really unhappy, you're unsatisfied, you feel depressed when you go to work, you sit in your car right before you get off your car, man. You're like, I need to go home. I'm gonna turn this car around and go home. Go home, man. I mean, don't go home. Just put your 2 weeks. But hey, man, if it's really making you upset and you feel unhappy, most definitely find a job that will make you happier. Because if you're unhappy at your job, you're gonna be miserable at life. Like my goal for this year, like I said 1,000 times, is to make YouTube my full-time career. And I want to give back to you guys. Like I definitely want to give back. Like you guys saw me give $100 to that delivery driver. I want to do more things like that for you guys. Oh, wrong one. No cap was opening a tote once and found the McDonald's half eaten Maggie double. Hey man, did you try it, bro? Hey, was it good? Did you try that McDouble? Hey, bro, Brian, don't lie to me. Did you bite that McDouble, bro? Tomorrow's the 4th at Amazon, bro. I'm liking it so far. You've been incredible help, man, through all this. Hey, man, whatever I can do to help you guys, most definitely I can help. I am the driver trainer for my DSP, and I try to give them the best tips as possible. If they have any questions, they can come to me anytime. And I'm like, hey, go check out my YouTube channel. I know I'm not trying to advertise it, but it definitely will help you a lot. Edgar, what's up, man? Hey, what's going on from Connecticut? Danny boy, hey, what's going on? Should ask for a raise while pointing to the top of the scorecard. Amen. I haven't hit 3 months yet. January 16 started, but almost perfect. FICO 850, 100% since day one. Dang, bro, you a machine. Tawab lavab waha wadahab shah shah. Did I read that right? Tawab levav yahawada yasharala. I hope I said that right. I know I slaughtered it and I'm sorry, but I tried. No way, happy to McDouble. Hey, Omar, it's okay, bro. Don't lie. If you bit that McDouble because you was hungry, bro, I'd understand. If you have apartments with 330 packages with a few oversized items, the dolly is a lifesaver. Yep. So if your DSP doesn't have dollies, I recommend buying your own dolly if you want. It will help you, especially the ladies. If you're a lady and you need help with heavy packages, buy a dolly. You can buy it on Amazon if you want. Buy the dolly and it's going to help you. Trust me, I'll save you your back a lot. Use your bags to load up at the packages method. Help a lot. Apartments, just go by the address number. Did anybody understand what I just said? Because I didn't understand what I just said. Use your bags to load up all the packages. This method helps a lot in apartments. Just go by the address number. There you go. Juan, do you still work for Amazon? Hey, what's going on? Yeah, bro, I do. I answer to the Bezos. There are some jobs out there that are worse than Amazon delivery. Imagine being in the waste management. I agree with you, Green Meadow. There are jobs, like I said, Amazon is not the best job in the world, but it's not the worst. And I've said this a lot of times. So there are jobs that are worse out there that pay a lot less, most definitely. So I'm not saying Amazon's the worst, but Amazon could be better. I'm saying that right? They could treat their drivers and their workers a lot better. Especially being as big as they are, dude. One of the biggest companies in the world. Yeah, most definitely. If I was Bezos, I'm not saying I will ever be, but if I was Bezos, I would be like, yeah, technology is cool and all, but what can I do for the people? The people that are making my company function. That basically Amazon is the body and the people working for Jeff are the blood cells. How can I keep my body functioning? How can I keep my body healthy? How can I keep my body happy? That's what I would worry about. Hey, safety is cool and all, but how can I train them to the best of my ability and keep my workers satisfied and happy? Yeah, being efficient is awesome, but to what extent of making your drivers hate you? You know what I'm saying? I went to college for the web design and marketing. I was super unhappy and got Amazon and loved the hustle. Hey, man, sometimes you get somewhere and you think it's where you want to be. And once you get there, you realize it's not for you. And that's completely okay. There is nothing wrong with that at all, man. If you had a dream, let's say you wanted to be, let's say your dream job in your mind was to be a freaking the pizza delivery driver, right? Like, I want to be a pizza delivery driver. That's what I want to do. But once you get there, you're like, I don't think I want to be the pizza delivery. That's perfectly fine, dude. Try something else. Your dreams don't have to stop there. You can find something to make you happier. So if you got there and you thought it was going to be your dream job, that's all good, man. It happens to the best of us. You learn. Don't take it as a failure. Take it as a lesson. That's what I do. You have the personality to be a YouTuber. If you branch to other things in some future, you probably already are. Yeah, we're trying, baby. We're trying, baby. We're trying to make everybody happy around here. There might be people that hate you, and that's okay. I don't care. I don't hate y'all. I appreciate that, Michael. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. The annoying nerd from from Polar Express. Oh, that's good, man. Broke my record today. 4P bottles. Made 6 of them today. What? How, bro? You drinking gallons and gallons of water or what? I used to love working at Amazon, even with 200 stops daily, but then they switched me to a rural area. It's hell. Hey, man. Tell them you want to go back. Be like, Amazon, please, man. Put me back where I was. Put me back where I was. Oh my God, 4P bottles, you beat me. 6P bottles. Imagine that, man. Dang, bro. Bro, straight up, I worked for the fulfillment center in San Marcos, Texas as a packer, and it was hella cheeks. Delivering for Amazon is hella cheeks. Trying to get back to school, Amazon is cheeks. I've never heard cheeks before, but I'm assuming it's not a good thing. On my second week this week, I organized my totes by the street and by house number in the numerical order from low to high, grabbing 8 and putting them in the passenger seat. Doing it that way makes it so easy. Hey, some places don't allow to put your packages in the passenger seat, so just be careful. You can in some DSPs. Some DSPs don't allow it. Some Amazons don't allow it. So just be careful with that, bro. You could get hit with not an infraction, maybe. So just be careful. I would put it between the driver's seat and the passenger seat, or on the leg space of the passenger seat. But yeah, that does definitely help. Organization is key to this job, man. The better you can organize it, the faster you can get through your day. That's why I quit the Home Depot. I got tired of it, man. Really burned me out. Hey, man, understandable. I worked at Lowe's one time as a weekend person. I was like, what is going on? People were asking me questions. I'm like, what? Amazon is terrible. I'm trying to find a way to get fired. Easy, bro. And get unemployed. Oh, that's not easy, bro. Danny boy, what's going on? Yo, Juan, thank you for all the tips, bro. My FICO score is going up, and the method you showed us. Hey, man, I'm glad it helped you, bro. Most definitely, because that mentor is trash, and I'm still gonna say to the day I die. To the day I die, mentor is trash. Unionize. I'll do that instead. Hey, man, yeah, do that. But like I said, if your DSP doesn't say anything about it and Amazon is not complaining, you can still do it. But if they do say something about that, bro, just do it. Don't put anything in passenger seat just to keep you safe. If they catch you in a shadow audit with packages up front, you can get serious trouble. Yeah, please do not put your packages on the dash because that is terrible. Oh, man. That just looks trashy, in my opinion. I never did it. I've seen a lot of people be like looking for their packages. Like, nah. In my opinion, that looks trashy. I don't know. That just looks bad. Wish Papa Bezos cared for their workers. Yeah, man. I just wish he would see it how people see it. Yeah, it's cool. You have a billion-dollar company, a trillion-dollar company. But like I said, if your workers aren't happy, man, your company is gonna go. That's why I'm saying they're trying to get more into technology because they want technology doesn't complain. You know what I'm saying? They had one of these interviews where they're calling it complaints. So that's why I'm saying the word complaint. I forgot what video it was, but they're saying the most of the complaints we had was blah blah blah. So technology doesn't talk back. That's why they're focusing more on technology now. They're like, what can we do to make things more efficient and have less complaints? That's why they're working on technology to make technology bend to their will, well, the way humans don't bend to their will. So if you want to work at Amazon in the future, become a programmer, engineer, something, because trust me, it might not be soon, it might be later, but humans will probably become obsolete at this job. Obsolete, meaning they're not going to need us anymore. Hey, mark my words, they're not going to need us in the future. We're just curious, what are some people's reasons for quit Amazon? One of the biggest reasons is they thought this job was easy because they think, oh, I'm just going to deliver to a door. Oh, that is super easy. There's like, oh, I'm just going to deliver to the door. That's an easy job. I can do that. It's super simple. I can deliver. Two, they weren't prepared for all that walking. So it comes with the same thing. They weren't prepared for all that walking and stuff. So that's the major reason. They weren't prepared for all the walking. The delivery is going to be super simple. And three, the hours. Sometimes the hours are there. Sometimes the hours are not there. So sometimes they're working 4 hours, 5 hours if the load is low, depending on where you're located. So they're like, I'm not making enough hours. What the heck? And sometimes they get overworked. For example, they did 200 stops, 300 packages, and they have to go do somebody else's job. Rescue is what it's called, a rescue. That's one of the major reasons. Whoa, you streamed last week about peeing in a bottle. I got to watch this tonight. Yep, I did do that. Reason being is because Amazon said that it doesn't happen. When it does happen, and they're going to say, oh, delivery drivers are not Amazon workers, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we are the face of Amazon. We make Amazon run. So we are basically, how are we not Amazon workers if Amazon dictates our every move, right? Why they don't use Mentor for step vans? No idea. But in my opinion, that's a good thing. Mentor is trash. What would happen if Amazon got unionized? Basically, there would be Amazon wouldn't be able to push their ideas and make people do things without coming to a meeting and everybody agreeing on that meeting. Like, hey, we want to push this new rule out. What do you guys think? No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, okay. They can't do it. But now that they're not unionized, they can do whatever they want. So, hey, I want to do this new thing. Let's do it. There's no question, but ifs, ask, what if this happens? Nope, we're going to do it because we want to do it. There is no console they got to go through. I don't know. Mentor is awesome if you don't use it on Rabbit. Yeah, I don't know why a lot of DSPs make you use it on the Rabbit. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Because some people say they have an 850 score, even though they have it. But I'm like, dude, how are you going to have it on your Rabbit if you're delivering with that? You're moving around, you put it in your pocket, you're doing all this with that. It's going to affect your score. Some people say they're doing fine. I don't know how, but shoot. There's no cameras in the vans at the moment, but I won't do that. Yeah, man. I was driving a Mercedes the other day and kept revving up, trying to go over 10, and I got hard acceleration from FICO. Wow, that's crazy. A good spot to put those envelopes are behind the passenger seat. Use the level to adjust the seat. You can do that too, man. I highly doubt Amazon would ever go bankrupt. Yep. They're taking over the consumer retail industry. Yep. So it's making it's so hard for small businesses to actually do things because, or come up in the world because Amazon is pretty much taking over the world. A pay raise and some more time used the bathroom would go a long way. Yup, it actually would. I think if delivery drivers got a raise, they would be actually more happy to work. Kind of like FedEx and UPS, but then you have UPS drivers and FedEx drivers be like, FedEx is harder, so we deserve our pay. Blah blah blah. Whatever. There's always going to be somebody out there that's going to be like, oh, you guys are complaining too much. Oh, where's this thing? This one thing on Reddit, yo. Hold on. I saw this. Listen to what this guy said. Where is it? Let me find it real quick, guys. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm going to share this with y'all because I thought it was insane how this guy was talking. And I wanted to know if you guys would. Where is it? Amazon DSP. Anyways, if I'm doing this, let me see. This guy said, where is it? Come on, baby. I'm so close. Not what I meant, but you know what I mean. Hold on. I'm going to find it, guys. Come on. If I don't find it in the next 5 seconds, I'm not going to care anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4, 4.5, 4 3/4. Okay, I didn't find it. Whatever, it's over. But he was saying something along the lines where I think he said the title was, I think Amazon delivery drivers are the idiots, right? And he was like, delivery drivers are the idiots because they won't quit the job. They won't stop delivering for Amazon. And this makes them the idiots because they keep working here. And I'm like, that's a little harsh. Some people have no choice. Some people have to work here. A lot of people have lost their jobs because of the COVID stuff, and they come to Amazon because they're hiring. So I'm like, dude, that's a little bit harsh. Like, not everybody is an idiot. Something like, I couldn't find it, but if I could find it, I would have read it to y'all. I work as a trainer in the fulfillment center, and I quit Amazon because they have people breathing down your neck because of your rate, and it just burns people out because it can get overwhelming. I believe that, dude. Like, they're telling you, I was watching this video the other day saying, hey, you made rate. If you can make this rate, meaning you can put all these packages in boxes and stuff like that. If you can make this rate, then we're gonna give you more rate. Like, if you can do this thing, then you can do more than this, right? And then if you're falling behind, they're gonna get on your butt about that. I'm almost done here. Hey, Vishnu, I got you, bro. Respect. And what's going on? One day, that's gonna be the "Hey, what's going on?" heard around the world. Amazon makes most of its money through its cloud service. They purposely take packages and lost packages. They profit from the data. Customers, they're profits data. Bruh, I still can't wrap my mind around why people work for minimum wage companies such as Amazon, get so much negative public attention. Can't believe they will monopolize in the near future. The minimum wage at Amazon is $15 an hour. The minimum wage in Texas is $7.50 at the moment. So, like I said before, it's not the worst company, but it's not the best company. Some places pay a lot worse. Hey, do you know if you're a manager at McDonald's, you can make up to $20 an hour? You just have to make it as a manager. Being paid the same as FedEx, UPS, maybe a tiny bit less, and at least shows Amazon appreciate us. Yeah, if Amazon paid maybe 18, 19, but again, that's why Amazon didn't do that. That's why they went for DSPs. They make the DSPs pay at least 15, and then the DSPs can decide whether they can pay more or not. And also kind of sucks for the DSPs because Amazon could take routes away at any time. Let's say the DSP was not able to complete that one route. Oh, you're not able to complete a route? Let me take 3 stops. Let me take 3 routes from you. Now you only, instead of having 20 routes, now you have 17 routes. They did dictate a lot, man. It's crazy. My DSP is 15 hours, but key FICO score about 800 a week. Give us 17 an hour. Hey, man. If you can do that, awesome. There are programs. Some DSPs do try to do programs. The better you do, they give bonuses and stuff like that. I got tuned in from the beginning. Got to share it to my Facebook Messenger, bro. K-Pow. Hey, man. Appreciate it, bro. And what's going on? All right, guys. I'm about to head out. Let me see if I can answer these last questions. They always go higher and higher rate, so it's better to do okay and not be overachiever. Overachievers at the fulfillment center burn out the most. Better to do average and just keep low key. Hey, man. Facts. I might be interested in becoming a DSP. Would never work for Amazon as a worker, though. Hey, man, if you can be a DSP, that's cool. But there are going to be a lot of headaches with Amazon. You might be a DSP, but if you don't do what Amazon says, you're a no-go. Basically, yeah, you're your own company, but Amazon has all the say in it. So be prepared for that, okay? So if Amazon doesn't like something, they're going to come at you, and they're going to come at you hard. It depends. They make I believe it was depending on how many hours you work or what cycle it is. It's 10 cents per package. So let's say 300. Let me see, calculator. So let's say delivery driver was delivering 300 packages times 10 cents. That's $30, and that's $30 per whatever, per delivery. So let's say he has 20 routes. Calculator, 30 times 20. That's 600 per day. $600 a day. And let's say the DSP has, let's say 30 times, let's say they have 60 routes. That's 1,800 a day times 7, 12,000 a week. So yeah, that's how pretty much they make the money. What's the highest paycheck you got? 2K in 2 weeks? Heck no, not at Amazon. Highest paycheck I got was probably almost 1,000, 800 and something, 900 and something. My DSP only gives us bonuses if they hit fantastic, nothing individual performance. True, because the better your DSP does in that scorecard, the more they get from Amazon. Hey, can you use your backup rabbit phone to run Mentor and keep a glove box? You can, man. If your DSP can give you a backup rabbit, you can put Mentor on it and keep that in the glove box. Most definitely. Take it easy, man. It was a pleasure listening in. Hey, man. Like I said, Graffiti, thank you for that tip, bro. I really appreciate it. Julio, always appreciate it, man. You're always tipping. Thank you. You can make him feel like a stripper. No, I'm kidding. But I really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Like I said, if you guys ever have any questions, leave in the comments below. You can disagree or agree with me. It's fine with me. But thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate every single one of y'all. And as always, keep it cool, man. Even if you're delivering and you feel like it's going to be a long day, just breathe, and just be like, we're going to make it through the day. And just remember, hey, what's going on? You're going to make it through your day. Appreciate you guys being here, and I'll see y'all next time. Much love, much appreciation. And we're about to hit 3K subscribers. Let's do it. Make sure y'all share my YouTube channel, but guys, I really appreciate it. Until next time, hey, what's going on?